Hello everyone and happy Thursday. Hope you are having a great start to the day. We started off with very gloomy skies. There was a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 o'clock, but as you can see, the fog has cleared, but there's still some clouds out there. I want to let you know our forecast models do say that we'll actually be seeing the sunshine and 60s a little bit later today. So I think that's a double thumbs up forecast for anybody that wants to get outside. You haven't been able to take that afternoon walk or run just because it's been so cold this week. Today is the day to do so. Dogs need to go out, kids need to go out, release all that energy. So temperatures slowly but surely will be rising. I mean, we're in the upper 50s right now, and humidity values are going to be a bit high. We're actually, yes, monitoring dry skies today, but you'll be able to feel it as you step outside. Here's a look at those temperatures across Houston. We're in the upper 50s all the way to the Woodlands. 60 degrees right now in Brenham, 59 in Katy, and it looks like we're right on the nose. 60 degrees in Pasadena as well as Baytown. But you probably stepped outside and said, not too bad out there. And you're right, temps up anywhere from 20 to nearly 30 degrees from just 24 hours ago. And those warmer temperatures are going to continue as we head into the afternoon. And honestly, it's going to feel good across the entire state. Right now, there's a few 40s up toward Amarillo, but everyone else is in the 50s and 60s, and some spots could be warming as high as the 70s a little bit later today. So we are still monitoring polar air, but you can see it's only covering just a little bit of the United States, dipping not quite down to Kansas City, but we have single-digit temps from Minneapolis to Fargo and even into Billings, Montana right now. And all in all, everybody else is cold, you know, some 30s and 40s. We are monitoring a winter weather advisory in Nashville right now as they are going to monitor some snow making its way through and potentially ice on the roadways. So you have family or friends there, make sure that they are staying aware, and it's going to be chilly again tonight. Some of that snow will be clearing out the northeast and then rain across the Pacific Northwest. We're going to be seeing a lot of it in a short amount of time there, but you can see from California basically to us here in Texas and even Oklahoma, not much going on for now. Some weather changes will be on the way as we head into, well, the start of your weekend and then into early next week. So here's a look at that hour by hour forecast. Today, really nice afternoon. We're looking at highs around 65 to 68 degrees, so warmer than days past. A bit of a light breeze though as you do step outside. Here's the clouds that we're seeing now, and slowly but surely by this afternoon they are going to be shifting off to the east. So that means we will be seeing mostly sunny skies, but it is going to take a little bit, and once that does burn off, we are going to be seeing those warm temps across the state. We're talking 73 degrees in Midland, 72 in San Antonio, as well as Corpus Christi today. So all in all, it's going to feel like spring, especially once the sun does come out. But we're talking chillier temperatures for the weekend. Actually, a front will be moving through the state tonight. That's going to start to usher in the cooler temps, but it's going to be a gradual cool down. Then as we head into your Saturday morning, we're actually going to be below freezing, but then talk about soggy weather. Boy, does it return starting next week. We're talking as early as Sunday night throughout the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Going to be seeing a lot of rain in a very short amount of time. But let's break down the temps for you. We will be seeing temperatures later today warming up to those 60s, and you can see yellow. Well, enjoy the warm temps while they last, because with that front approaching this evening, that means wake up temperatures tomorrow, some 30s and 40s. I mean, still above what we were experiencing earlier this week, but slowly but surely those temps will actually continue to drop. Highs tomorrow only reaching the low to mid 50s, but then by the time Saturday morning rolls around, here you go. We're going to be seeing some upper 20s, low 30s, the Woodlands to Houston. So we're going to be at or likely just below freezing. Again, it's going to be a much shorter amount of time, not looking like we're going to be seeing a hard freeze warning, anything like that. But you do need to keep in mind if you wanted to keep the plants covered, maybe, I would say that's going to be the best time to do so before you go to bed on Friday. But let's talk about what you can expect for the weekend, because boy, we're getting close. Trying to make those plans. yes, we're dry tomorrow, and then dry again on Saturday and most of the morning on Sunday. You can see that early morning freeze expected, and highs not going to be too warm overall Saturday into Sunday, but like I mentioned, at least we're dry. So if you did, let's say, have some plans to go on a walk with some family friends or have a play date with the kids, you would be fine to do so. Just make sure that the kids are layered up just a bit. But you can see that PM rain is possible on Sunday, and that's our next big thing. What we're watching, a ton of rain heading toward Houston early next week. And you can see that we are going to be shaded in the red and pink color, which means there is going to be a higher chance to see some localized flooding. I actually do want to take you out to that excessive rainfall. It looks like my graphic didn't save there, but Houston is going to be under a yellow, which means that there's a 15% chance for any of that excessive rainfall. So if we take you out to one of our models, this is the European rainfall model. It shows starting Sunday night through Tuesday evening, we could be seeing 1 to about 2+ inches of rain. And then right now it looks like the outer edge, we're talking from north of Conroe and along our coastal zones, they could be in the 2 to 4 inch range of rain total, again, through Sunday night and into your Tuesday. That's the European model. I want to take you out to our GFS model, and it is singing a little bit of a different tune. I actually had this go out a little bit further until Wednesday, but you can see through even the Houston metro and even into Katy and heading out to 90 toward Austin, we could be seeing anywhere from 4+ and some areas potentially up to 6 inches possible. Again, this goes out a little bit longer through Wednesday, so adding another day of the rain, but you can see models are still in disagreement on exactly how much rain we could see and exactly where we could see it. Now, we're still several days out from Wednesday. I mean, just less than a week now. So as we get closer, models will start getting in better and better agreement of exactly when and where. Would you know the general area is going to be the Houston area, but the general timing, again, looks a bit more widespread, and there could be a little bit of lulls in the precipitation, but all in all, it looks like it is going to be a wet start to the week. This is our GFS forecast model that, again, had much higher rainfall totals. So you can see heavy rain through really early Tuesday morning, a bit of a lull in the precip, and then as we head throughout your Tuesday afternoon, rain chances likely back on the rise. So all in all, over the next week, it looks like most of the country is actually going to be wetter than normal, meaning we're seeing this parade of systems that continues to make its way across the U.S. And that's why we're likely going to be seeing back-to-back, potentially back days of some rainy weather. So all in all, we are going to be wetter than normal, but looking ahead, and most of the country, just like us, is actually going to be warmer than normal. Actually, I could confidently say that the entire country, nobody is even hinting at any of these blue tones here, which would be below seasonal. Everybody from west to east, north to south, going to be very, very warm. But warm weather, and when the wet weather moves in, meaning there could be the chance to see some thunderstorms as well early next week. So it's important to always make sure that you have a way of receiving weather alerts, just in case there are any in your neighborhood. You can do so by downloading the Fox 26 weather app. It is an awesome app and right at your fingertips. I do want to talk about the roller coaster of temperatures that we're going to be going through. Highs in the upper 60s today, feeling like spring. Highs in the 40s come this weekend. Not feeling like spring. And then you can see that temperatures are going to be right back up as we head into the rainy start to next week. So I just want to let everybody know that one of the best ways to stay updated with the weather, what's going on, we have special segments on the forecast by downloading the Fox Local app on your smart TV. It is free, no subscription needed. It was a great tool when we had the Arctic blast move through. You think of the Netflix, the Hulus, whatever you watch your favorite streaming services on, and they have shelves. So you can say, oh, I want to watch TV shows, I want to watch movies. Well, the Fox Local app is very similar, but it's all about news and the content that you want. You have a favorite show, a favorite segment, the podcast here on Fox 26. Well, you can actually go through and watch all of those different videos. So it is exactly what you want to see whenever you want to see it. So again, free, and you can watch even our live newscast as well as those special features. I do quickly want to leave you with our 7-day forecast. Freezing temps possible Saturday morning and then a rainy start to next week. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
In leadership, tactics, communication.